Thousands of tax dollars are piling up in a single animal abuse case. Good evening, everyone. I'm Crystal Gutierrez. Accused animal hoarder Debra Clopton has been ordered to pay shelter costs, but hasn't yet. And now a Santa Fe animal shelter says they have another problem. How long can this go on? News 13's Gabrielle Burkhardt is in the Newsplex with the details.
Crystal, shelter officials say they're getting anxious as they wait to hear what will happen to the 45 dogs they've had since the beginning of the month, and that number can quickly grow.
Taxpayers and donors have kept Santa Fe Animal Shelter afloat as the pressure for kennel space continues. They've had to care for the 48 dogs seized from former veterinarian Debra Clopton's Edgewood home in an animal cruelty case.
We haven't heard a single word, and we've tried to reach out to her attorney, and he has not responded to our calls. So as far as we know, no animals have been signed over to us.
A judge ordered Clopton to pay the $900 a day fee for shelter costs, a number that's growing each day she doesn't pay or give up the dogs. Now shelter officials are even more worried. They just learned at least 2 of Clopton's dogs are pregnant.
Well, we've got 45 dogs now, and potentially we've got another. You figure the average litter on a medium-sized dog is probably 6 to 8 puppies, so we could be 16 times 20 more in 3 weeks, possibly.
That means each pup would cost $20 more a day to care for. Meanwhile, this group of 7 pups is growing. They could later need separate kennels. But even if Clopton does pay the fee, Martin says the dogs are evidence in a criminal case, a case a prosecutor predicted last week could take a year to go to trial.
Oh gosh, I just can't even imagine if these dogs are held as evidence, it could be catastrophic for us. I just have to hope that that doesn't happen. It certainly sends a chill down our spines to even consider that possibility.
Martin says it brings back the nightmare of housing roosters as evidence for 18 months in a cockfighting case in 2011. The accused, Raul Trinidad Enriquez, was acquitted in the end. In Clopton's case, not only is time and money a concern, Martin is worried for the dog's future.
We want to see them treated and adopted. That would be the ideal scenario for these dogs for sure.
The shelter has also been transferring other dogs that are not involved in the case to shelters in Colorado. A transfer means they are not making money by adopting them out. In fact, it's costing them more. Each trip costs around $350 to $450 each time. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Gabrielle. Now, we left messages for the district attorney handling the case to ask how long the dogs could have to stay if they do have to be held as evidence. She has yet to return our calls tonight. Clopton was given 15 days to pay shelter costs, or the animals can go up for adoption.